Paul states that when God first comes to us in our lives, he comes through the messenger. And that's where we begin to have our problems, because we reject the messenger. But the messenger, even though he's imperfect, he's flawed, he's human, and has the same issues that you have, he's necessary. Did we get that one? The messenger is not perfect. He's got flaws. He's got issues. He has to go to God in prayer just like you do. Okay. He has it no better than you do. But he's necessary. He's necessary to get the word out to God's people. Here is where many of us already have a problem. It's right there in the first stage of the process where many people are setting themselves up for heart failure. You see, heart failure can occur when deposits of fat and dead material build up on the inner walls of arteries leading to the heart. Too much buildup stops the flow of blood. Many of us have buildups in our heart, hindering us from receiving God's messenger. We have wrong ideas, stereotypes, misconceptions, and prejudices. All preachers either womanizers, greedy, or gay. Many are still using Jim Jones, Jim Baker, Jim Swagger, David Koresh, and even Eddie Long as stereotypes. Many of us have lost powerful messages from God because we could not see beyond the message's gender, race, and culture. He's too young. He's too black. He's too fat. He's too tall. He's not married. He's not Methodist. Saints, we're missing out on God's word by stereotyping and by not listening to the word. Most of the time, we wear robes so that you can't see what we're wearing. And we ask in our prayer before we proceed that we decrease and God increase, so that you're not looking at the messenger, you're listening to the message. Amen. So that you can get past the message and hear what the Spirit has to say. When you receive the messenger, you receive God's word. You may not always agree with what he has to say, but what he has to say is from God. If God called him, you must respect him or her and what they have to say, because he's God's chosen people, vessel. Take it up with God. The prophet wrote, "How beautiful are the feet of those who preach the good news."